In 1950, Auckland Rugby made changes to junior boys rugby. The year before, they'd added the 7th and 8th grades, while junior boys rugby had 5 grades: senior, intermediate, junior, colts and midgets. In 1950, this increased to 7 junior boys grades and reverted to being labelled the 9th to 15th grades. Suburbs would continue to be one of the few clubs to field teams in most, if not all, of the available grades, from senior to the 15th grade. Unfortunately, Suburbs' senior team lost First Division status in 1950. A demotion like this can be catastrophic for a club like Suburbs because their best players are likely to want to play Senior A elsewhere to enhance their chances of being selected for higher honours. Possibly Suburbs' biggest loss was their 2 junior superstars from their championship-winning 3rd grade team, midfielder Mick Bremner, who was to be an All Black by 1952, and halfback Don Boyd, who played senior rugby in Wellington that year. But they also lost Don Lees, Sal Lamb, Jim Varley, Henry Palmer, and AJ Downing, among others. Much admiration was afforded 5 players who might have demanded spots in other Senior A teams but chose to stay: Auckland rep Jimmy Walker, Ron Bird, Des McGrath, Laurie Graham and Ken Ursig. Of course, despite losing the 2 best 3rd graders from 1950, there was still plenty of talent in that team that helped strengthen the senior team of 1951, such as Cleve Anderson, Bill Warneford, Keith Morrison, Len Martin and Laurie Brownhill. Our seniors ended up having a super successful season, winning the 2nd Division and winning back First Division status. 1951 also marked the commencement of the West Auckland rivalry with Waitemata. They would prove to be their toughest opponent that year, losing to them in the first and 2nd round matches. However, Suburbs won when it mattered in the end of season playoffs. A further rejig of the senior competition meant Waitemata were promoted with Suburbs in 1952. However, Waitemata wouldn't become a regular Senior A opponent of Suburbs until 1956, after which they experienced a meteoric rise, winning the Gallagher Shield in 1958. Suburbs' rise to the same level of success would take some time yet, but for our Suburbs faithful, it was always a pending inevitability.